Everything's always unfolding, set into motion, both by me and for me. The whole of life is supporting, forming the course of my story. Sure of myself in the morning. Mode, I'm here for the fall. All of my problems are gone. Wait for the song to resolve. No need to try holding on. I've been a dive for too long. Tired of striving myself. Know that I've rise from the young. Slipping like I don't belong. Mining the dice for the gold. Hope for the gift to be God. Wish for a mystery, this what I got. Guess we forget till we fly from this rock. Give me a bit, let me gather my thoughts. Calling it off when I finally stop. Wish for a mystery, this what I got. Guess we forget till we fly from this rock. Give me a bit, let me gather my thoughts. Calling it off when I finally stop. Burned at my core, I am nothing. Stuck on the run back to earth. Come from the night to return. Torn from the world, deconstructing, informed by the word. Why would I give it the fall? All of my problems are gone. Wait for the song to resolve. No need to try holding on. I've been a dive for too long. Tired of strive for my soul. Know that I rise from the y'all. Still feel like I don't belong. Mining the dice for the gold. Hope for the gift to be God. Wish for a mystery, this what I got. Guess we forget till we fly from this rock. Give me a bit, let me gather my thoughts. Calling it off when I finally stop. Wish for a mystery, this what I got. Guess we forget till we fly from this rock. Give me a bit, let me gather my thoughts. Calling it off when I finally stop.
I wonder if it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience, we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves. And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed. Even events that go on in our own bodies are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins. If there's a thunderstorm or an earthquake, well, it happens to you. You're not responsible for it. But so in the same way, when you have hiccups, you didn't plan on it. If you have belly rumble, you had no intention of doing it. As for the catastrophic act of getting born, well, you had nothing to do with that. And you can spend all your life blaming your parents for putting you in the situation in which you find yourself. And this way of looking at the world in this sort of passive mood as something that happens to you goes right down to our general feelings about life.
Critical question, what is this? The cyclical gravity, gravity entity traps me in tragedy, bound by my apathy. Back to the ground, shoot out roots like a tree, reaching out, travel down, branching path on my path. Let me loose, I refuse to without them to slip on my noose. Standing out from the crowd, race around on the loop. I'm accused to confuse with my song. Do my best with what's ahead, I can't escape, remember breath. Hardly living, just revive. Can't reclaim what's already dead. Repeat the best until the end. Unexplained, uncomprehended. Never rest while I'm alive. Another soul on the ascent. Do my best with what's ahead, I can't escape, remember breath. Hardly living, just revive. Can't reclaim what's already dead. Repeat the best until the end. Unexplained, uncomprehended. Never rest while I'm alive. Another soul on the ascent.
It goes down to the way in which, as Westerners, we have been accustomed to look at human existence as a precarious event in the cosmos that, on the whole, is depicted as being completely unsympathetic and alien to our existence. In other words, if you are reared with a 20th century, or shall we say an early 20th century common sense, which is based on the philosophy of science of the 19th century, with its rejection of Christianity and Judaism. You regard yourself as an accident, a biological accident, in a stupid universe, which is mechanical, but has no feelings, no finer feelings. More traditional, you look upon yourself as a child of God, and therefore under authority. In other words, there's a big boss on top of all this, who allowed you, at his pleasure, to deign to have the disgusting effrontery to exist. And you better watch your P's and Q's, because that Almighty is looking after you.
is coming closer, choose to hold my ground and brood out for the moment. Coming back when I can't help but blow a fuse. Nothing stays inside this life, it never changing, flow and fume. And the stream is winding off from which these features are produced. Alternate for making thy devote the way to hate and dive in needed space. I can't seem to get it straight, no attainment, no mistakes, nothing to blame, nothing to praise. Let me forget all this place, help me forgo all the pain. Stay dated and estranged, forget the game, I'm getting faded. Leave me safe beyond this plane, show the stain, I got no shame. Wish they thought them in my name, see me grovel in my hatred, also overcomplicated. Want it all to wash away, leave me to myself again. Leave me safe beyond this plane, show the stain, I got no shame. Wish they thought them in my name, see me grovel in my hatred, also overcomplicated. Want it all to wash away, leave me to myself again.
The attitude of this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. When you look at the world in that image, or in the other image that it's a stupid mechanism, either point of view you take, you don't really belong. You're not really part of all this. It is quite alien to Western thought to conceive that the external world, which is defined as something that happens to you, it is quite alien to our thought to consider all that as you yourself.
See the end is coming closer, choose to hold my ground and brood out for the moment. Coming back when I can't help but blow a fuse. Nothing stays inside this life, it never changing, flow and fume. And the stream is winding off from which these features are produced. Alternate for making thy devote the way to hate and dive in needed space. I can't seem to get it straight, no attainment, no mistakes, nothing to blame, nothing to praise. Let me forget all this place, help me forgo all the pain. Stay dated and estranged, forget the game, I'm getting faded. Leave me safe beyond this plane, show the stain, I got no shame. Wish they thought them in my name, see me grovel in my hatred, also overcomplicated. Want it all to wash away, leave me to myself again. Leave me safe beyond this plane, show the stain, I got no shame. Wish they thought them in my name, see me grovel in my hatred, also overcomplicated. Want it all to wash away, leave me to myself again.
Because you see, we have such a myopic view of what oneself is. It's as if, in other words, we selected how much experience is really to be regarded as me. As if you focused your attention on certain restricted areas of the whole panorama of things that you experience, and say, I will take sides with that much of it. Now, we come here to an extremely important principle, which is the different points of view you get when you change your level of magnification. That is to say, you could look at something with a microscope and see it a certain way. You could look at it with the naked eye and see it in a certain way. You look at it with a telescope and you see it in another way. Now, which level of magnification is the correct one? Well, obviously, they're all correct. They're just different points of view. You can, for example, look at a newspaper photograph under a magnifying glass, and where with the naked eye you will see a human face.
When I try to make a point, I miss the point. So what's the point? So annoyed by all the world, can't escape, so I avoid. Want to fall into the void, calling out into the blackness. Want to cancel out the noise, pulling back my power, cutting through the ties, trying to take my time. Found that nothing's lasting, always dying, all divine. Waking from the crash, I came to find we never die until it's time. Let it be, I'll watch the scene and let it pass until I'm pulled out by the tide into the sea. Enjoy the ride, tossed upon the waves of life is taking all my energy to keep my head where I can breathe. Keep the air inside my lungs, keep on moving through the mind. Keep the light inside my heart, watch the fire start to fade. Sick of hiding in the shade, need a flame to set the spark. Ignite my path throughout the dark, leave me safe along the way. Sick of hiding in the shade, need a flame to set the spark. Ignite my path throughout the dark, leave me safe along the way.
With the magnifying glass, you will just see a profusion of dots, rather meaninglessly scattered. But as you stand away from that connection of dots, which all seem to be separate and apart from each other, they suddenly arrange themselves into a pattern. And you see that these individual dots add up to some kind of sense. Now you'll see at once from this illustration that maybe you may add up to some kind of sense that is not apparent to you in your ordinary consciousness.
When I try to make a point, I miss the point, so what's the point? So annoyed by all the world, can't escape, so I avoid. Want to fall into the void, calling out into the blackness. Want to cancel out the noise, pulling back my power, cutting through the ties. Trying to take my time, found that nothing's lasting, always dying, all divine. Let it be a watch the scene and let it pass until I'm pulled up by the tide into the sea. Enjoy the ride, tossed upon the waves of life. It's taking all my energy to keep my head where I can breathe. Keep the air inside my lungs, keep on moving through the mind. Keep the light inside my heart, watch the fire start to fade. Sick of hiding in the shade, need a flame to set a spark. Ignite my path throughout the dark, lead me safe along the way. Sick of hiding in the shade, need a flame to set a spark. Ignite my path throughout the dark, lead me safe along the way.
When we examine our bloodstreams under a microscope, we see there's one hell of a fight going on. All sorts of microorganisms are chewing each other up. And if we got overly fascinated with our view of our own bloodstreams in the microscope, we should start taking sides, which would be fatal, because the health of our organism depends on the continuance of this battle. What is, in other words, conflict at one level of magnification is harmony at a higher level.